3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
What's going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to get player shades of Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen in NBA 2K26. So my people, this Cavs team is very nice. They have a lot of potential. Two of the best big men, I think, in the entire league. Like Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen, those two guys are just incredible. The first game, they was getting contact dunks, playing defense, and then they got, Donovan Mitchell, Harden. I mean, that team, they have the potential to go far. That's a good lineup right there to have when you're trying to make a deep run in the playoffs. So the first build I'm going to show you is Evan Mobley. This build is solid, man. Really solid build. I like it. So Evan Mobley, power forward, 6'11", 215 pounds. He had a 7'4" wingspan. I just maxed it out completely. It doesn't make sense to just go to 7'4", just max it out. Now, here is the build. This build has so much potential to even get even better, my people, all right? So, first things first, we get that 84 close shot for Paint Patroller. That's going to be absolutely phenomenal. We want to be able to score in close range, vicinities, I guess you can say, right? But not only is close shot really good to have high, the ability when standing still, including post hooks out to 10 feet from the basket, that is so important. And then the ability to make standing alley-oops and put back layups attempts. So this is going to be very important, all right? 75 on that driving layup. We get layup mix master, so you have to get at least 75 for layup mix master. So we're going to be 6'11" with layup mix master on bronze. Then we can put that to gold if that's what we wanted to do as well. So we're going to be doing big things with this 6'11" build. Now, 85 driving dunk. Why? Because we're going to be able to get contacts. If you watch the first game of the playoffs, Evan Mobley was getting them contact dunks. So we're going to be literally doing our thing when it comes to the contact. So all you got to do is put 2 cap breakers to the driving dunk. I did that on purpose, and you're going to be perfectly fine because you have that 83 vertical, all right? Now, 85 standing dunk. More than enough to get the big man contact dunks as well. If you want to go higher, you would need 5 cap breakers for standing dunk, but I think 85 should be perfectly fine. 77 on that post control. Why? Because we get post up poet on silver, so that's going to be really good as well. Now, shooting. This is more than enough to get some good shots. Like if you can get open, you'll be able to still make shots with these, but you can also put cap breakers to this. So that's something to also keep in mind, man. This right here is going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, when it comes to the free throw, only a 66, but if you put the KD free throw on, you're perfectly fine. That free throw is green. It doesn't matter what it is, right? Now, pass accuracy. So we get the solid 70. That's decent, nothing too crazy, all right? And then we get some decent ball handle as well. So I maxed out the speed ball. We would literally just shy from getting 68. I wonder how we would be able to get that. You know what? I want to definitely try to do that while we're here. Let me see the speed ball, right? Can we? Okay, so all we got to do is go 213 instead, right? Boom. Okay, so now we got it, and then I can just put the rest back to how I had it. This is the build in terms of the takeovers. I'm gonna just show you. I'm gonna just go through so y'all can maybe just pause the video and just kind of go through all the takeovers that you would like to do. Since I am making 2 builds in one video, I don't want to spend too much time on this, all right? I'm going to show you guys the cap breakers after I show you both builds, but those are the takeovers that you can go with. Of course, once you do that, let's see if they still give us Evan Mobley. Yes, they do. So we do get Evan Mobley. We also get 2 other incredible shades, so that's dope. So they're saying not a strong screen setter. So the first time when I made Evan Mobley, it was no weaknesses. So now they're saying not a strong screen setter. We ain't worried about that because this build is absolutely dope. Or you get a 2-way rim runner. To me, if I was making this build, I would have keep this name as a catfish type name and just put cap breakers on shooting. So it says 2-way rim runner. They're probably thinking that you're going to just be rim running and playing defense. Nah. But when you hit that mid-range, that's going to have them think, wow, I didn't know he can shoot, or the 3-point shot. Jersey number is number 4, so we're definitely going to go 4 for the jersey number. He's 6'9". I didn't even know that he was 6'9". I thought he was like 6'10", but I made this at his exact height. If you want to go higher, maybe go 6'10" to get the big man contact dunks, you can definitely do that. I just went with everything that he had. Alright, he has a 6'5" wingspan, but the only thing that you could go is 7'3", which is the max. So if you want his exact wingspan, go 6'10", but this is exact weight and wingspan. Alright, so now when we're looking at the player build, as you can see right here, so look at this, right? 96 on the close shot. He had a 97 close shot when I looked on the roster, so I said, you know what, let's go with that 96. One badge, upgrade to this, the max plus one, you get that to legend paint prodigy, so that'll be dope. We get a 83 on the driving layup, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal because your 6'9" center being able to get layups, I think that's important. And layups is really good this year. Look how you got Hall of Fame flow game. You could just go legend on that. That's absolutely fantastic, right? Now 85 on the driving dunk, so the same thing with the Evan Mobley build. All you got to do is put 2 cab breakers here and you will be able to get the contact dunks for the 87 driving dunk and then the 80 vertical. So that's going to be nice. This build has a 90 standing dunk. So you get the 90 standing dunk on this Jarrett Allen build, which is really good. All right. And then the 84 on the post control, 3 cab breakers here would literally give you the 87 for the post up poet on gold. If that's what you want to do, that's a good option as well. Also, right, so let's just skip all of this real quick because I want to show you guys something. If y'all want where's that badge? If you want the post powerhouse on gold, all you need is 2 cab breakers to the strength, and then you would need 1 cab breaker to post control, and you can get that on gold. If you want to do that, that's an option. Okay, that's really up to you. Look, we have a mid-range on this center build, max mid-range. Most guys, they're usually just going with the 3-point shot, but you have a high mid-range, so you're not gonna just be clogging the paint, because a lot of inside centers tend to do that, and it's annoying because they don't know how to space the floor. I don't mind inside centers, but you gotta know how to space the floor when you're an inside center. 63 3-point shot. I'm sure you can still hit the wide open ones with the hot zones and all that, but you could put cap breakers here too and make this build even more dominant. Free throw over 70, that's more than enough. The KD free throw, I think you could get the KD free throw still. I'm not too sure at center, but if you could, that's good. So the only thing with this is the pass accuracy, but my goal with this was to basically go high cap breakers in this location. All right, so put the cap breakers into my pass ag, and this is going to make the build even more dominant. All right, so we're not really worried about ball handle, spill ball on this Jarrett Allen build. We're not worried about that, but look at the defense is solid. So we get an 88 interior defense. That's going to give us a gold. We can go max plus 2 for legend if you want. 75. But the dope thing about this is you could also put cap breakers to this and just be even more dominant on defense. So I only went 71, but I believe you could get this into the 80s, and I believe you can get that silver on-ball menace because you have the agility to tie into that. So I believe you could put cap breakers here as well, but I have literally 15 cap breakers, so I would definitely put 5 to my pass. We're going to talk about that later. All right, so we get the 60. I always tell people, if you're not going to go high still, at least go with 60. I'm telling you. Block of an 82. 2 cap breakers here will give us the paint patrol on silver, so that's going to be really good. Definitely wanted to get that. The rebound is going to be solid, so we get an 85 rebound, 70 offensive rebound. This build will be fast. 80 speed on this 6'9" center Jarrett Allen build, 76 agility, 84 strength with the 80 vertical, so that's going to be really good. I like that a lot. And then these are all the takeovers. Y'all could pause the video if y'all want. You see the close shot is at 99. Oh my goodness, that's absolutely insane. But these are all the takeovers that you'll be able to get on this Jarrett Allen build. You can't go wrong with that. Really solid takeovers to choose from. Now, once you do that, of course, you do get #1 shades of Jarrett Allen. No cap in my rap. All right, so we're gonna go over these cap breakers. But this is the Evan Mobley build. So as you can see, right, the first thing that I'm doing with this build is you could go all the way to 90. You could get the 90 driving dunk if you want. If you want to go 90 driving dunk, I think that would be dope. But for me, I think just 2 cap breakers here would be perfectly fine. I don't think I would have to stress too much with that, right? Now, you can go 3-point shot, right? If you want to go 3-point shot, you could do that. But let's say you go with the build specialization, which I have 1 cap breaker for the build specialization. I'm almost done with the second one to get the second cap breaker. So technically I'll have 17. So I can literally go with 1 cap breaker here and put this mid-range to 81. And then I can go with 1 cap breaker here for the 83-point shot. So definitely I would build specialize in shooting. That's just me personally. And put the 2 cap breakers here. And then I'll be solid right there, right? You could go 90 standing dunk. You're 6'11", so you will be able to get those big man contacts. 90 standing dunk is an option here, right? If you wanted more layup, to be honest, I wouldn't disagree with that at all, because you would be able to get a high layup with this. 82 is not bad if you want to do that. The pass accuracy is something that you could definitely work on as well. You could get this up to an 81, so that's also solid. That's even a little better. 70 ball handle on this build if you want. The highest that you could get your block is a 93. I think that would be really solid, my people. Okay, maybe you want to go higher for the defensive rebound as well. That's really up to you, but the cap breakers on this is straightforward. I think it's no really right or wrong with this, but the obvious, of course, if this is what you want to do. But for me, I think I would definitely also put 2 cap breakers here for the 73 still. So I like this Evan Mobley build, man. This build is really solid, my people. You will be able to utilize the cap breakers really well, you know. And if you have something left over, why not just go 90 drop and dunk? You know what I mean? This build is crazy. This Evan Mobley build is crazy. Now, when we look at the let's go check out the Jarrett Allen cap breaker build. Let's do that right now. All right, my people, so we are looking at the Jarrett Allen build right now. So you can get a 99 close shot if that's what you want to do. That's really up to you. Can't go wrong with that. I think that'll be solid. You have an 83 on the layup, but you could go even higher with the 91 layup, my people. I wouldn't say that's a bad idea at all. You could get the 90 drive and dunk if you want, or the 87 and get those drive and dunk contacts. You could get a 95 standing if you wanted as well. That's a good option. And look at the shooting. So when we're looking at the shooting, we can literally get a 76 3-pointer. I would do that. I think that would be smart. You should definitely do that. And also, look at this. So, the pass accuracy is low on this build, but if you wanted to customize it your way, you can. You can get literally a 56. That's better than a 25. It might not be the craziest, but at least you do get a 56 pass ac. Maybe increase this so you can at least get a 65. It's really up to you how you want to do that. But now, when it comes to the block, you could get an 84 block on this. So we have an 82 right now, but when we put 2 cap breakers here, we get the 84 block. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine as well. Can't go wrong with that. And then the steal, you can get, and let me see how much you get for the steal, a 79, which is dope because you can get silver glove. You can get silver glove on this Jarrett Allen build, which is really nice. Okay, that's solid. You can't go wrong with that, my people, I'm telling you. Now, when we're looking at the perimeter defense, what you're gonna see is that we will be able to get 87. So we can 5 cap breakers here will be incredible. I'm gonna be honest with you, I recommend you do that. So 87 on the perimeter defense. And then if you want to go high on the steal, me personally, I don't care to have a high steal, so I probably wouldn't do that. I'm definitely gonna go max this out. I'm definitely maxing these 2 out for the 84 block. I think the rebound is perfectly fine. The interior, I wouldn't go high, but definitely go 99 here. Why not? Just so you could get the badges. But you got so much that you could do on this build. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You can do so much with this build. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about this Evan Mobley build and this Jarrett Allen build. And until next time, much love.